My name is Lako. I came from South Sudan. Before coming to Australia, I was a refugee. And before being a refugee, I was a child soldier. And before that, obviously, I was in a village, a tiny village which is north of Juba, the capital city of South Sudan. And in there, I was just a little boy growing up, helping in the farm, sometimes spending time in the cattle camp. And then during that time, obviously, as the tribe I come from, it's called Mundare, as a lot of African countries do have cultures. So I was going through a lot of coaching as well, being groomed to become a person that would then help in the community with things like security-related duties, as well as supporting the vulnerable people in the community, also protection of assets and all that. But that obviously got interrupted in 1990 when I was taken by the rebels then to support a cause that was to liberate the southern part of Sudan. Yes, it was quite traumatizing to a point, because the worst thing that happened was the fact that, and when I speak usually, I make the reference of the fact that imagine you as a father or parent in this case being asked to give one of your child away. And in fact, that was what happened to my parents. So they were subjected to that. And they were asked to give one of their boys away, one being obviously me and my brother who was older than me. But in this case, I became the child that was taken. My father gave me away to protect the fact that if they were to choose, they would probably take the older boy, because straight away, you didn't have to go through a lot of training and go into army straight away. But then that also gave me a lot of I felt like I had been disowned by my own parents. So it was a very traumatic event. So when we were in the rebels, obviously there was we didn't have anything really. Food was very, very minimal. Didn't even know what breakfast was. We ate maybe every second day. Most of the time we eat leaves. The food that was there is very minimal. It's sleeping. We didn't have any sleeping materials. We used to have Haitian bags to sleep on. Most of the time, how you go to bed and how you wake up is determined by this army. So you'll go to bed around 9 o'clock, they'll storm in around 3 o'clock in the morning and start batching people up to wake you up. Then you get lined up. I even know people who died literally because they didn't have blankets. And that was a time. It went on for 10 years until I was able to escape to Kenya.